Summertime weather is just around the corner, so you know the drill. Construction is in full swing, and we have limited time to get your order on the list for this year. As you're prioritizing your goals for 2022, let's make you the priority. We can chat details about what would make your home or business data connection the most successful. To add or update your services, call me, Samantha Knoll, for your Lisco sales and account management. 641-209-5400, 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Bulldog girls get it done in dramatic fashion over Washington, 42-41. And now we're about 3.5 minutes away from the introduction of lineups for the boys game. Bulldogs come in at 2-9. And no, Ottumwa didn't beat Hoover on Friday, but the fact they came so close, missing a tying three-pointer in the final minute, is a testament to how, for the first time in a while, the Bulldogs took better care of the basketball. OHS ended that night with 11 turnovers, probably still a little higher than head coach Neil Hartz would like, but a lot better than the 18 turnovers a night the Bulldogs have been averaging. Alan Cook had the best game of his career so far, scoring 25 points. At times, he single-handedly kept Ottumwa in that game with his long-range shooting. The losing streak is still there, now stands at 8 games, but there has to be some encouragement in the Ottumwa locker room that Ottumwa might be on the verge of cracking the win column once again. Washington comes in at 6-6. Head coach Colin Stark is in his 8th season. And a year ago, he thought he had his team headed for state. They reached as high as number 4 in the Class 3A rankings. They were, I think, 13-1 coming into their meeting with Ottumwa last year, and then Ottumwa found a way to beat them. But even with that loss, Washington went into the postseason at 18-3. But after an opening round win, they were upset at home by Solon in the second round, dashing their hopes of a trip to the well. This season, Washington has been up and down, never winning or losing more than 2 in a row. Again, they're 500 at 6-6. They do have an impressive win over Burlington, and we know how good Burlington is. But they're behind the 8 ball in the Southeast Conference race with 2 losses to Mount Pleasant. Senior guard Ethan Patterson remains their leading scorer, and he is averaging an eye-popping 18.8 points per game. Although their number 2 and 3 scorers from last year graduated. Those roles are now being filled by the 6 triplets. You've got AJ 6, averages 11.5 a game. Aiden 6, averages 8.8 points per game. And Avery 6, averages about 5 points per game. All 3 seniors, all 3 right around 6'3", 6'4". And that'll make keeping track of who's who on the broadcast tonight rather interesting. That meeting last year, Ottumwa won at 58-50. The Bulldogs came into that matchup at 4-8. Washington, as we said, 13-1. Naturally, Ottumwa ran out to a 9-point halftime lead. Washington did rally to force overtime, but OHS outscored the Demons 12-4 in the extra period to snag the upset. Alan Cook had 20 points in that game. That at the time was his career high. He surpassed that on Friday, of course. And the Ottumwa defense really slowed down that potent Washington offense last year. The Bulldogs have won 6 out of 7 against Washington dating back to 2015. Tail of the tape between the Bulldogs and the Demons. Ottumwa averaging 51.5 points per game, Washington averaging 57.4. Bulldogs allow 64.4 per game, Washington giving up 56.9. Ottumwa shoots 44.5%, Washington 42.5%. Bulldogs 38% from 3, Washington 28.5%. Washington 68% from the line, Ottumwa about 58%. Starting lineups for tonight. First for the Demons. In the backcourt, their leading scorer, 5'11" senior Ethan Patterson. Again, 18.8 points per game, also 5.1 rebounds. The second starter, 6'1" sophomore Logan McDowell, 7.7 points, 4.1 rebounds. The third starter, Aiden 6'3" senior, 8.8 points, 5.3 rebounds. The fourth starter, AJ 6'4" senior, 11.5 points, 6.1 rebounds. And the fifth starter, Avery 6'4" senior, 4.9 points, 4.8 rebounds. There will be 3 sixes on the floor. Aiden, AJ, and Avery for Washington. Your Ottumwa starting lineup in the backcourt. We'll start with Ottumwa's leading scorer from Friday, 6'7" senior Alan Cook, 7.5 points, 5.6 rebounds per game. Joined by 6'1" senior Tanner Shark, 2 points and a rebound and a half per game. He's in there to play good defense and take care of the basketball. The third starter, 6'2" senior Shakir Pope, 7.8 points, 2.6 rebounds. The fourth starter, 6' senior Carter Thompson, 3.3 points, 1.2 rebounds. And then in the post for Ottumwa, 6'4" sophomore Trey Brown, 12.2 points and 8 rebounds per game. Bulldogs 2-9. It has been a scuffle, but there were signs of life. They played Hoover very tough Friday night. Had a 3-pointer to tie the game in the final minute, go begging. Ottumwa will try to knock off Washington again as they did last year. Again, coming in with a worse record than the Demons, but hoping to find a way to get it done. Washington, black road jerseys. Silver lettering Washington trimmed in white across the front, trimmed in orange. Silver numbers trimmed in orange front and back, and a series of orange chevrons down the side of the black jerseys and shorts. Ottumwa in the home whites, red lettering Bulldogs across the front, red numbers front and back, red and white checkerboard pattern down the sides of the jerseys and the shorts for OHS. Again, it is a busy week for Ottumwa, although the first 2 games are spread out. Playing Washington tonight. We get Des Moines North here at home on Friday, and then Saturday afternoon, the makeup games between Ottumwa and Mason City. Those Saturday games, the girls' game begins at 2, the boys at 3:30. That is varsity only. As the JV games will be playing elsewhere, or at least not playing Mason City on Saturday. Coach Hartz was certainly encouraged by the effort on Friday. The Dog Pound having a blackout tonight. They're almost all dressed in black. And they begin the I Believe That We Will Win chant. Kind of ironic that the Bulldogs are wearing black and both the girls and boys Washington teams have black road jerseys, but be that as it may, it'll be Alan Cook to jump it up against Aiden 6. We'll try to keep these 3-6 triplets straight. Ball in the air, tip controlled by Ottumwa. They move right to left in the opening half. Tanner Shark into the front court for the Bulldogs. Washington picks up man-to-man. Right side to Carter Thompson. Up top, Trey Brown. Brown to the right for Cook. Cook looking underneath, nothing there. Up top to Shark. Back left side to Brown. Trey up top to Thompson. Back to the wing for Cook. He'll try a 3. Count it, Alan Cook, he stays hot. Another 3-pointer brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Dogs up early, 3-0. The front court right side, that is Avery 6. Up top to AJ 6. Left side to Logan McDowell. Back up top to Aiden 6. Spinning in the lane, fadeaway jumper in the lane, got it. Aiden 6 answers with a 2. And Ottumwa's lead cut down to 1, 3-2. Shark over to the right side for Shakir Pope. Pope up top to Thompson. Right side to Cook. Back up top to Trey Brown. Ottumwa running just basic motion here. Left side to Shark, 18 on the shot clock. Bulldogs, as we talked about on Friday, as the pass goes through Cook's hands when he rescues it. Ottumwa doesn't mind bleeding the shot clock. They're down to 10. Thompson, left side for Shark. Down to 5. Shark, lob in the lane, tough catch. Shakir Pope out to Cook. 3 on the way. Air ball and a shot clock violation. Had to force it with a hand in his face that time. And a whistle to stop play for a moment. Now, I'm not sure why they stopped it, but now the official talking to the scorer's table. Perhaps they want to add a second or two to the clock. The officials actually did not stop play when the shot clock went off. AJ 6 grabbed the rebound in the corner, and only then did the official blow the whistle. So the clock didn't stop when the shot clock ran out, but the official actually has to call that shot clock violation. So they put 3 more seconds on the clock, 6:37, and here we go. Ethan Patterson, got to watch him, averaging nearly 19 a game into the front court. Dribbles right, guarded by Shakir Pope. He's Ottumwa's best defender. Cut off, going left, hands off to Avery Six. Now up top to Aiden Six. To the elbow, across the free throw line, right side, 3 on the way. Patterson got it. Ethan Patterson, 28% from three-point range. He hits that one, and Washington leads 5-3. Shark across the timeline. Right side, low pass. Carter Thompson corrals it. Into the corner, Shark. Attacks, jump stop, up top to Carter. Dribbles right to the wing for Shark. Tanner drives in the lane. Little left-handed scoop shot, no good. Thompson flies in for the rebound, out to Allen Cook. Shot fake, baseline drive, spinning. And a blocking foul is called on Washington as Cook got bumped on the spin. That'll be on Logan McDowell, his first of the game on either team, comes at the 5:51 mark. Colin Stark walking the Washington sideline in his 8th year. Inbound to Shark, down low to Trey Brown, backing down, lay it up and in. Boy, he was just too powerful for Avery Six right there. Trey Brown on the board. Ottumwa ties it at 5. Patterson right side. Dribbles back up top and Pope right with him. Ball goes right side to Aiden Six. Six, long Laking senior around a pick. Skip it left side to Patterson. Trying to drive baseline, cut off. Kick it out to AJ Six. Dribbles into the lane. Another fadeaway, and he got the roll. AJ Six does what Aiden Six did for the first possession. Hits a fadeaway in the lane, and Washington up top 7-5. Pope right side up top to Thompson. Left side to Cook. Skip it right side to Trey Brown. Brown left open, top of the key 3. In and out, no good. Well, that's an open shot, and he can hit it, but didn't go down that time. Aiden Six the rebound. Up ahead to Patterson right side. Shot fake. Back up top behind the volleyball line to Aiden Six. And last name is Six, S-I-X. Goes right side, Avery Six. Down low to AJ Six. Double teamed in the post. Tried to feed it in lane, ball knocked loose, and Trey Brown comes up with the steal. Gets it up ahead to Shark. 4:40 first quarter, Ottumwa down 2. Tanner Shark between the circles. Now dribbles left, hands off to Carter. Carter curls into the lane, jump pass right corner. Cook thought about a 3, but wasn't set. Gets it back up top to Thompson. Left side to Shark in the corner, Trey Brown. 15 on the shot clock. Brown up top to Pope. Shakir Pope, right side to Cook. Dribbles up top, left side to Brown. Shot fake, drives in, got a step, lay it up, too strong. Rebound Aiden Six. Boy, they let Trey go there, and he just put it up a little too strong. Patterson right wing, up top Aiden Six. Dribbles left, goes underneath, and the layup good for Avery Six. So all 3 Six brothers have scored, and Washington leads 9-5 halfway through the quarter. Now Shark across the timeline. Left side hands off to Pope. Pope curls to the free throw line. His pass knocked away, but he gets it back. Drives in. He'll get all the way to the rim and lay it in. Fortunate bounce for Ottumwa, and Shakir Pope takes advantage. It's 9-7, Dogs within 2. Patterson over to the right side. Gets it on the wing to McDowell. Right back to Patterson. Trying to drive in, cut off. Pass deflected. Carter Thompson went for the steal. McDowell fell down, picked up the ball, got it to Patterson. Jump stop, floater in the lane, no good. Rebound to Cook. Cook looking for an outlet, and he'll find Carter Thompson. Bulldogs down 2, but with the ball. 3:15 to go in the quarter. 9-7 in favor of the Demons. They're really trying to deny Shark, but they lob it to him high in the corner. Tanner over to the right side, hands off to Carter. Thompson curls left, hands off to Pope. And an offensive foul is called. Carter Thompson saying, "What did I do?" And they call a technical foul on Thompson. So they call the personal foul on Thompson, then the technical foul, and that's rabbit ears. That early in the game, Carter Thompson questioning a call, and they're going to call that technical that quickly? And Coach Hartz is not happy with the official's explanation. The official tried to pat Neal on the back as if they're friends, and Neal's like, "I'm not having it." Wow, that is a seriously rabbit-eared official right there. And now Patterson will shoot the technicals with 3:02 to go in the quarter. Hits the first. So suddenly Carter Thompson has 2 fouls, one of which is a technical. And he missed the second, and a little bit of justice there for Ottumwa. It's 10-7. Now Rasha Pope will check in. I think he was going to replace maybe Shark, but now he's got to replace Carter, who sits with 2 fouls. Well, boy, we had a rabbit-eared official last year who called 7 technicals in a game. I don't think that's the same guy, but boy, that is not a favorable call. Washington has brought in Evan Vandermolen, a 6'2" senior. In the lane is AJ6, kicks in the corner. Vandermolen to the wing. McDowell with a 3 on the way, and he got it. Logan McDowell, only 24% from 3, but to knock that down, and Washington leads 13-7. Kind of gifted a 4-point possession. Rasha Pope driving left, jump pass into the corner. 3 on the way, Alan Cook. Off the rim, no. And the rebound pulled down by 8-6. Up ahead to Patterson, into the front court right side. Drives into the corner, kicks it to Vandermolen. Swing it left wing, 8-6. Into the lane, fed it underneath, and Alan Cook blocked it out of bounds. Vandermolen thought he had an easy layup. Alan Cook said, no, sir. 2:22 to go in the quarter, 22 on the shot clock. A lot of twos. Deuce is wild up there. McDowell throw the inbound from the baseline. Lobs it right wing to Patterson. Back in the corner, 3 on the way, McDowell, and he got another one. Logan McDowell has hit 2 threes. Timeout Ottumwa. They're down 16-7. Back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
.2:16 to go in the quarter. Out of the timeout, Ottumwa inbounding against pressure. Get it into Pope. Races into the front court left side. Splits defenders, goes up top. Bulldogs down 16-7. Right side it goes to Tanner Shark. Shark up top to Trey Brown. Brown, right side, Shakir Pope, tough catch. Throws it up top, Alan Cook, a tough catch. Right side to Shark. Tanner gets it back up top to Brown. Bulldogs with cutters, but nobody open. Left side to Cook. Down to 10. Cook to Shark up top. Down to 8 on the shot clock. Around a pick. Shark into the lane, had it slapped out of his hands, and we get a tie-up as Shark and Vandermolen hit the deck, and the arrow will give it back to Washington. .142 to go. Washington with the ball in a 9-point lead. Inbound to Patterson. Long pass up ahead, 8-6 in the front court. 6 driving on Cook in the lane, puts it up, and he got the soft bounce off the back of the rim. It's 18-7, Washington up 11. Pope against pressure in the backcourt. Jump pass, threw it away out of bounds. Boy, that's Ottumwa's problem. That's why teams press. The Bulldogs try to speed things up. Ottumwa only had 11 turnovers in the game against Hoover. That's why they played so well, but Bulldogs right now struggling, down 11. Patterson around a pick right side. Rasha switches on him. Patterson drives in the lane, kind of bullies his way in, but missed the shot. Rebound to Shark. He races into the front court, all the way down the left side, tried to force it up, and a foul called on the Demons. That'll be on AJ6, his first, team foul number 2. Tanner Shark going to the line, and 50% on the season, 7 for 14. Left-handed senior, quarterback, pitcher, and he hits the free throw. First point of the night, 18-8 the score. That ends a 9-0 Washington run. Avery 6 is back in the game, and AJ 6 heads to the bench. Second free throw for Tanner, no good, and the rebound pulled in by Vandermolen. 8-6 will bring it into the front court on the left side. Alan Cook picks him up. Drives around him in the lane, throws it in the corner. McDowell, another 3 from the left side. Missed that one, but the rebound took a second bounce off the rim, and it's rebounded by 8-6, who lays it back and in. It looked like Alan Cook was going to get that board, but He ricocheted high off the rim, hit the rim a second time. That threw off his timing. 20-8. Ottumwa down 12. Right side is Cook getting into the front court. The free throw line, Shark. Left side swinging to Trey Brown. Brown driving in, lay it up. And an offensive foul is called as they say Vandermolen drew the charge. First one on Trey, team foul number 3 on Ottumwa. 30.3 seconds in what's been a rough first quarter for Ottumwa, trailing 20-8. Shot clock is off. Demons can hold for the final shot of the quarter if they wish. Ethan Patterson across the timeline. Goes right to left on the dribble, hands off to Vandermolen. Vandermolen picked up his dribble up high, but gets it back to Patterson. Shakir Pope pressuring him way up high. Goes around a pick, Shark picks him up. Now drives back left, cut off, throw it right wing, 8 and 6. 6 drives in. Double team, put up a tough shot and got it to go. 22-8. And the quarter will end. Ottumwa down big. We're back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Start of the second quarter, Ottumwa's got the ball and they got work to do. They trail Washington 22-8. Could hear Coach Hartz during the quarter break telling his team, look, Washington's gotten every easy look they want. Shark trying to get it in, and he throws it all the way to the left side for Shakir Pope, up top to Rasha Pope. Dogs got to get something going at both ends of the floor. Rasha over to the right side, and he comes up limping off the court. Ottumwa's playing 4-on-5 right now. Shakir Pope, elbow jumper, no. Trey Brown, the rebound, the putback, good, and Rasha Pope is lying out of bounds in pain beyond the baseline on the far side. Brown gets the bucket, but now all eyes are on Ottumwa's athletic point guard, Rasha Pope. Shakir Pope and Trey Brown over to check on him, as is the trainer. And the way Pope was hopped himself right out of bounds and then went down. Hopefully it's nothing serious, but it didn't look good. We'll take 30 seconds and return on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at Mike'sPizzaSteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Rasha Pope being helped off by teammates Landon Platten and Luke Gravy. And Rasha right now cannot put any weight. He's not really putting any weight on either foot, but I believe it's the right foot or ankle or leg that is a problem. And boy, this does not look good for him returning to this game. And I mean, I don't want to speculate, but right now it doesn't really look good for him beyond this game. Hopefully that's not the case. Caleb Campbell has come in to replace him. 7:41 to go second quarter. Washington with the ball, leading 22-10 after the putback bucket by Trey Brown as Rashaw was falling off the court hurt. Ottumwa's gone to a zone here, right side McDowell. Throw it left side 8-6. 6 goes back right side to McDowell. He'll try a 3, missed that one off the rim. Rebound Avery 6, kick it to the corner. Patterson, no shot. They say he traveled before he got the shot off. So Ottumwa gets it back down 12. Bulldogs trying to zone here. Washington's not a great three-point shooting team. You wouldn't have known it from McDowell hitting 2 in the first quarter. They're only about 28% as a team. Now the Demons with pressure, but Campbell, well, his pass is knocked away and stolen by 6. Up ahead 8-6, down the left side of the lane, put it up, no, but the tip is good by Patterson. And it's 24-10 Demons. Shark gets it in, right side to Cook, back to Tanner. Dribbles left, gets it to Trey Brown. Brown splits defenders, getting across the timeline. Goes underneath, Shakir Pope, layup good. That's a good press break. Brown the assist, Shakir the bucket, 24-12. Right side is Patterson. Boy, they screen to get him open for a 3, and he hits it. Ethan Patterson's second 3 of the game, 27-12. Biggest lead for Washington now at 15. Shakir Pope gets around a defender in the front court. He's about 1-on-3 and brings it out to the corner, throws it behind him to Cook. Up top to Shark. Left side to Trey Brown. Brown back up top to Pope. Shakir backing in, kicks it out to Cook. Up top, Caleb Campbell. He'll try a 3, short off the rim. Long rebound out to Avery 6. Gets it to Patterson. Someone's got to pick him up. Throws it left corner, McDowell, baseline drive. And his shot blocked out of bounds, but a foul is called. That can't be on Cook. I could see maybe Shark reaching in. And that is on Tanner Shark, his first. Alan Cook blocked that clean up top, but McDowell's going to the line to shoot 2. 56% free throw shooter on the season. And the first one good. He's got 7. Luke Gravy checking in, replacing Shakir Pope. First time that Shakir's had a chance to come out and get a rest. 28-12 Washington. Boy, this is not what Ottumwa expected after the good effort on Friday. Second free throw good. AJ 6 coming back in for the Demons, replacing McDowell. 29-12. Inbound left side against pressure to Brown. Brown bounces it back to the center for Shark. Shark across the timeline, center to Campbell. Left wing to Trey Brown. Brown drives, kicks it out to Luke Gravy. Gravy penetrates, spin move. They're going to say he traveled. I don't know about that, but it looked awkward. I'm not sure that pivot foot actually moved. Washington inbounds, already leading 29-12. 17-point lead for the Demons. 8-6 over to the right, finds Patterson up high. Patterson dribbles to the free throw line, backs out, goes left side for AJ 6. He drives in, had it knocked loose, and it ricochets to Campbell. Campbell up ahead, Trey Brown behind everybody. Had it knocked out of his hands. Ottumwa wanting a foul, no call. And now Washington back the other way. How is that not a foul? And Caleb Campbell, oh, they called that a foul. Campbell stuck around and took it away clean from 8-6, and the official on the other side calls a foul, and Coach Hartz is not happy. How is what Caleb Campbell did a foul, but Trey Brown somehow wasn't fouled when the guy desperately flying in from behind just hacks at him? This officiating crew, I thought, did a pretty good job in the girls' game, but wow. And it's not the. I'm not saying we're down 29-12 because of the refs, but make calls and non-calls like that. Trey Brown nearly got a steal up top. Vandermolen swinging his elbows, and he got Brown in the face. There's an offensive foul, and Trey Brown is down and holding his face. And they call an offensive foul. That should be a flagrant, honestly. Trey gets up, still checking his mouth for blood. I don't think he's bleeding. Boy, Vandermolen just wildly swinging his elbows, and second time through, he caught Trey in the face. Over to the right side, Shark hands off to Caleb Campbell. Campbell back in the corner to Shark. Brings it out to the wing, gets it up top to Gravy. Gravy to the left, hand off to Alan Cook. Cook around a Brown pick, right side to Campbell. Campbell hands off to Shark on the wing, 14 on the shot clock. Tanner to the free throw line, spinning, feeds it across the lane to Trey Brown. Tough one in the lane, got it to go. Brown has 6, give Shark the assist, 29-14. Quickly up ahead to Aiden 6, left side. Hands it behind him to Avery 6. He penetrates, spin move, cut off, back out to Aiden 6. Shot fake, long skip pass right side to Patterson. Patterson drives in the lane, fed it across, Vandermolen lays it in. First bucket for Vandermolen, 31-14. Inbound is knocked out of bounds, last touch by Washington. Ottumwa will inbound on the far side near the dog pound. Logan McDowell back in for the Demons, replacing Vandermolen, the elbow man. Shark will inbound. Gets it into Cook. Washington saw that press set up. Back to Shark. Bounce pass is kicked by McDowell, and Ottumwa will inbound again. 28 on the shot clock, but you do reset the 10-second count. Shark will get it into Caleb Campbell. Campbell lobs it up ahead across the timeline to Cook. Skips it left wing for Shark. Shark trying to direct traffic. McDowell out to pressure. Dribbles left, hand off to Trey Brown. Brown up top, bounce it high on the right to Campbell. 10 on the shot clock. Luke Gravy right side. Gravy penetrates. Looking for an outlet, gets it on the wing to Shark. 4 to shoot, hand off to Brown. 2 seconds, 1 second. Trey's got to pull up. He doesn't get it off in time. Ottumwa wasn't aware of the shot clock, and they commit their second shot clock violation of the game. Shakir Pope coming back in for Ottumwa. He will replace Caleb Campbell. 3:42 to go in what has been a rough first half. Ottumwa down 31-14. Ethan Patterson across the timeline. I think Washington had this game marked on their calendar after Ottumwa won at Washington last year. Avery 6 hands off to Aiden 6. 6 curls to the free throw line. Pull-up jumper. Got it. Boy, he can't miss. He's hit 5 buckets. He's got 10 points, and it's 33-14. Inbound to the center for Gravy. Races across the timeline on a dribble. Bounce it right wing to Trey Brown. Brown up top to Shark. Shot fake. Oh, they called that a travel? There was no movement. I mean, he had the right foot down the whole time. He kind of leaned a shot fake and then started dribbling. That's the kind of call that I'd love to have our video from up here isn't that close. I don't know if a replay from our angle would do much, but I'd love to have a closer look at the feet there. I don't think that's a travel. Aiden 6 penetrates, cut off, kick it on the wing, and a 3 on the way. No good. Rebound Trey Brown, and he is fouled after the miss by AJ 6. See who the foul is on. It's on Avery 6, his first. Team foul number 4. 2:54 to go. The foul does allow Washington to set up their press, leading 33-14. Shark to the center for Gravy. Right side to Trey across the timeline. Someone's doing a pretty good job now breaking the press. Shark calls out the play. Goes high post right side for Brown. Looking for a backdoor. Gets it left wing, and Allen Cook for 3. Count it. Ottumwa needed that. Allen Cook, his second three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. 33-17. See if Ottumwa can close the deficit a little more before the half. They got to get some stops. Left side McDowell in the corner. Patterson got a look at a 3, and he hit it. Ethan Patterson's third 3 of the game. He's got 12 points overall, and it's 36-17. Gravy poked out of his hands at midcourt, stolen. Patterson back the other way. Down the right side, lob across to McDowell, layup good. Timeout Ottumwa. 38-17, back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, family portraits, baby pictures, or even your furry friends? Look no further than Lee's Photography in Ottumwa to schedule your appointment. Brian, Connie, and the staff at Lee's Photography have the knowledge and experience to capture your special moments and make your vision come to life. Visit them on Facebook to see the range of their work. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, for all your all-around photography needs.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa inbounding after using its second timeout, 2:06 to go till the half. Bulldogs down 38-17 to Washington. Shark, left side to Brown. Brown double team, got it back to Shark. They got to go. And a lob across the timeline. Nice leaping catch by Cook. Gets it back to Shark. Lob it down to the baseline right side for Shakir Pope. Skip pass left side to Trey Brown. Brown driving, spinning, kick it out to Gravy. Gravy on the left side, bounce it in the lane. Shakir Pope out to the right wing. Tanner Shark for a three. Too strong. Trey Brown the rebound. Spinning in the lane. Got the floater up, got it to go. Trey Brown's got 8. Someone down 38-19, though, still getting doubled up here. Patterson, minute 27 to go. Goes right side McDowell. McDowell drives in, free throw line, kick it left corner. Avery 6 for 3. Got it. Boy, Washington has hit a ton of threes in this first half. They're up 41-19. Cook to Shark. Up ahead to Trey Brown. Brown back to Shark. Across the timeline to the center, Shakir Pope. Right wing to Cook. Up top to Shark. Shot fake. Left wing to Brown. Brown around a pick. Spin move in the lane. Jump pass left corner. Gravy shot fake in a drive. Put up a tough one in the lane. Got a block. Got it back. Got it blocked again. And this time AJ6 comes down with the ball. Up ahead to Patterson. Under a minute to go. Right side McDowell to the wing. AJ6. Up top Patterson. Left side Avery 6. Down to the baseline. Aiden 6 bobbles it. Gets it back. Skip pass right side McDowell. Drives down the lane, all the way to the rim. Shot blocked by Alan Cook. Rebound batted around. One of the 6 brothers had it and got fouled. And they'll say he was shooting with 29.9 seconds left in the half. Foul is on Tanner Shark, his second. Team foul number 6 on Ottumwa. AJ 6 at the line, 65% on the season. First one is good. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Josh Brenda and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. By Mike and the team at Mike's Pizza, Ottumwa's favorite place to eat. And by Lisco, Southeast Iowa's leader in fiber optic telecommunications, Lisco of Fairfield. Second free throw good for AJ 6. He's got 4. Washington leads at 43-19. Ottumwa can hold for 1 here if they want. Center of the court, Gravy, left side to Cook and across the timeline. Cook down to the baseline, Shakir Pope. Back to the wing, Gravy. Gravy in the lane, jump stop, kick it out to Pope left wing. Shot fake, curls in the lane, kick it out to Trey Brown. His shot fake and spin move out to Alan Cook. Up top to Gravy, 12, down to 10 now. Right side to Shark. Shark dribbling in a crowd at the free throw line. Jump pass right side to Cook. Down to 3 seconds. Cook, baseline jumper, no good. 43-19 is the halftime score. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and get you the halftime show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
Hi everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We are at halftime at Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ. Live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Been a tough first half for your Ottumwa boys. They trail Washington here at Evans Middle School 43-19. First half scoring for Ottumwa, and by the way, tonight's halftime stats are brought to you by Sonic Drive-In on North 63 in Ottumwa. First half scoring, Trey Brown leads Ottumwa with 8, Alan Cook has 6, Shakir Pope has 4, Tanner Shark has 1. For Washington, already 3 in double figures, Ethan Patterson has 12, Logan McDowell has 10, Aiden 6 has 10, 5 for Avery 6, 4 for AJ 6, and 2 points for Evan Vandermolen. Washington has hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3-pointers in the first half, and 16 field goals overall. Ottumwa's hit 2 3-pointers and 8 field goals overall, 4 of them by Trey Brown. 4 field goals, that is. Free throw shooting, Ottumwa 1 of 2, Washington 5 of 6. Foul trouble, Tanner Shark and Carter Thompson each have 2 for Ottumwa. Nobody for Washington has more than 1. And it's not foul trouble, but very likely out for the rest of the game is Ottumwa point guard Rasha Pope, who came up with an injured leg in the middle of a play at the start of the second quarter. It was a play where actually Trey Brown finished with a putback for a bucket. Ottumwa was playing 4-on-5 as Pope had hobbled off to the sideline and fallen down, or the baseline had fallen down. And he had to be helped off the court by a couple of teammates and not able to put any weight on his right leg. So Rasha Pope almost certainly out for the rest of the game. Hopefully not out for a long time, but we'll see. It's been a tough night on all fronts for Ottumwa when they trail 43-19. So how do you play the second half? Well, first off, if you're Ottumwa, you've got to find a way to keep Washington from getting so many easy looks. You've got to find a way to be a little bit better defensively. And then, you know, Ottumwa's game has been their plan, and the plan really changed going into the Hoover game last week, was to be deliberate on offense, slow things down, take care of the ball. It worked against Hoover. Ottumwa was in that game the whole way. Washington's put Ottumwa at a point where I don't know how effective that strategy can be. Maybe at 43-19, what you do is you throw the score out the window. You say it's 0-0, we're going to play our game. We're going to defend as hard as we can, try to get good shots, not worry about tempo, not worry about necessarily trying to get it all back. Just see if we can start chipping into the lead and put together the best second half that you can. If you can't come all the way back, you know, at least put together an effort that gives you some momentum heading in to the rest of this week. And again, we've got games against North on Friday and Mason City on Saturday. Games you would think would be winnable for Ottumwa if they play well. So need to put together a good second half regardless of what the final score turns out to be. Ottumwa down big at the half, 43-19. That'll do it for the halftime show. We'll take 3 minutes, come back and get you the second half on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Hi, this is Lisa Bittner, Clinic Manager at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. We specialize in geriatrics, internal medicine, family practice, and we see patients of all ages. We have an entire pediatrics team ready to serve you year-round. We also have quick care walk-in available Monday through Friday from 7 to 5. From babies to grandparents and everything in between, we are here for you at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercy1.org.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hey, nice job clearing the clog.
Thanks.
You know anybody who could repair the water damage in my basement?
Roto-Rooter does that.
Do you guys fix water heaters?
Roto-Rooter does that.
How about a leaky faucet?
We do that.
Disposal repair?
We do that.
I've got to run a few errands, but if you could finish up those pies, that'd be great. Thanks.
And away go troubles down the drain.
Pies. Okay.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Getting ready for the start of the second half. Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Bulldogs trailing Washington in our boys game 43-19. If you missed it earlier, the Ottumwa girls beat Washington in a thriller 42-41. Rasha Pope is still sitting on the trainer's table over at the far end of the gym to our right, getting that right ankle heavily taped. And cannot imagine he'll come back into this game, although I know he wants to. It'll be Washington ball to start the second half. Ottumwa's got Tanner Shark, Shakir Pope, Carter Thompson, Trey Brown, Alan Cook on the floor. Washington with Ethan Patterson, Logan McDowell, and then Aiden, AJ, and Avery Six. Inbounds into Patterson in the backcourt. Shakir Pope on him. And here we go. Patterson over to the right side in the front court. Throw it up top, Avery Six. Left side, Aiden Six. Back up top to McDowell. Logan McDowell. Lob it left corner for AJ Six. Drives in. Jump pass back out to McDowell. Kick it left corner. Aiden Six, a baseline drive. And Trey Brown, trying to stay with him, stumbled and committed a blocking foul on the floor. Second one on Trey. First of the half on either team. McDowell inbound from the baseline on the O in Ottumwa. A lob up top for Patterson. Cross to the right side, Aiden Six. Back up top, Patterson. Top of the key three. Missed it, but the long rebound run down by Avery Six. His pass knocked out of bounds by Trey Brown. And now McDowell inbound from the baseline again, more over towards the corner this time. A lob up top again for Patterson. Left side stolen by Trey Brown. Dogs back the other way. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Trey jump pass in the lane to Thompson. Kick it out to Shark. Up top, Shakir Pope. He drives in. Kick it right wing to Cook. In the corner, Brown. Brown backing down. Turnaround off the glass and good. Trey Brown has the offense working again. He's up to 10 points. 43-21. Left side is AJ Six. Dribbles in, feeds it behind him to Avery Six. Six curls free throw line, gets it up top to Patterson. Patterson goes left, finds Aiden Six. And Trey Brown poked it out of his hands. It's out of bounds into the Washington bench, and the Demons maintain possession. 6:55 on the clock, third quarter. Ottumwa down 22. Aiden Six to throw the inbounds pass, gets it up top to Patterson. Patterson, throw it left side for Aiden Six. Baseline drive. Tried to throw a no-look pass to Avery Six, and Ottumwa stole it. Carter Thompson in the front court, right side for Brown. Jumps in the lane, got it to go. Trey Brown again, he's got 12. Give Carter the assist. 43-23. Left side, Avery Six in the front court. Hands it behind him to Patterson. Into the corner, Aiden Six. And a drive on Trey. Free throw line, cut off. Throw it out to McDowell. Right side to Patterson. Shot fake, a drive in the lane, cut off at the elbow. Kick it right side, Avery Six. Dogs staying better defensively. Trey Brown pokes it away, and he's got the steal. He's 1-on-2 at the moment. Driving in anyway, all the way to the rim, fouled, and he'll shoot two. Boy, Trey Brown is playing like a man possessed right now. Poked that ball away from two different Washington players to get the steal. He'll draw the foul on Aiden Six. First one on Aiden, and all three Six brothers now have a foul. And Washington wants a timeout. Ottumwa's come out with a little fire. 6:13 to go in the third. 30 seconds, and we're back on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Out of the Washington timeout, Trey Brown shooting two, 57% on the season. First one is good. He's got 13, 43-24. Rashaw Pope has returned to the Ottumwa bench. He was able to walk back to the huddle, but he's sitting at the end of the bench and he's put his warm-up on. I don't believe he's going to come back in the game. Trey hits them both. He's got 6 points in the quarter. He's the only one who scored in the quarter. Ottumwa's within 18, 43-25. Aiden Six into the front court for Washington. Goes right side for Patterson. Patterson trying to drive in, cut off. Lob it left wing back to Aiden Six. Pull-up jumper left side outside the lane, no good. Rebound on the floor, and Alan Cook's got it. Tried to get it ahead to Carter Thompson, threw it out of bounds. Tanner Shark had hit the floor behind the play. There was no call there. Well, that's a tough break for Ottumwa. You force another miss, you get a rebound, and then you throw it away, an unforced error. Aiden Six inbounds, gets it up top to Patterson. Ethan Patterson driving right, kick it to the corner. McDowell will try a three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound is pulled in by Tanner Shark. It hit the rim twice again, but Shark timed it right. Up ahead to Thompson into the front court left side. To the wing, Brown. Trey driving in, feels unstoppable, lays it in again. Boy, Trey Brown taking over. He's got 16, 8 in the quarter. 43-27. Left side it goes to McDowell. To the right side, Avery Six, shot fake, baseline drive, cut off, throw it out to Aiden Six. Up top to McDowell. Left-handed drill, fires underneath, ball knocked loose, and it's out of bounds, and Tanner Shark ended up holding it out of bounds. I thought AJ Six might have been out of bounds when he tried to deflect it, but they say it's Washington ball. Washington scored at will in the first half. They haven't scored yet this quarter. Patterson inbounded it off of Cook's back and then shot it. They say it's a foul, and Patterson shooting two. Alan Cook thought he blocked it clean, and they didn't call it on him. They called it on Trey Brown. That's a third foul on Trey. Patterson at the line. First one good, and that's their first point of the half. 44-27. Alan Cook had his back to the inbounder. He's defending the lane, and Patterson just bounced it off his back. And then came in, picked it up, and earned the trip to the line. Second free throw, got them both. 45-27. Well, Ottumwa wasn't going to shut him out the whole rest of the way. Inbound to Cook. Washington sets up its pressure. Left side to Brown. Jump pass right side in the front court to Cook. Cook back to Thompson. Back right side to Shark. Tanner under pressure, Maiden 6, goes to the elbow for Trey. Spin move in the lane, knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. Ottumwa keeps it, 14 on the shot clock. Down 45-27, but the Bulldogs still outscoring the Demons in the third quarter 8-2. Inbound right corner to Cook, to the wing Shark. Left side Pope, to the corner Thompson. Jump pass, skip pass right side to Shark. Washington in a 2-3 zone. Skip it left side to Thompson, down to the baseline Brown. Turnaround in the lane, got fouled, and Trey will shoot again, and that was just before the shot clock expired. Trey Brown going back to the line. That'll be the second foul on Avery 6. Second of the half on the Demons. Trey 2 for 2 on the night. Right-handed sophomore. Puts the first one up, got it. 45-28. 17 in the game now for Trey Brown. Scoreboard's not keeping up. It says he only has 9. He's got a lot more than that. Second free throw, got them both again. 10 in the quarter, 18 in the game, 45-29. Dogs within 16. Left side is 8-6, into the corner, McDowell. McDowell dribbles out to the wing, all the way up top, hands it back to 8-6. Dribbles left, jump pass in the corner for Patterson. Baseline drive, throw it up top, McDowell. Drives in the lane, puts up the tough shot, drew the foul, and McDowell will shoot 2. That is the third foul on Carter Thompson. Team foul number 3. McDowell at the line, 2 for 2 on the night. 56% coming in. Tall, lanky, right-handed shooter, makes the first. He's listed at 6'1". He's got to be taller than 6'1". Well, maybe. He looks almost as tall as the Six brothers, and they're all 6'3", 6'4". Definitely taller than Patterson, but Patterson's 5'11". Second free throw good. McDowell's got 12. 47-29. Washington trying to stabilize. They're back up 18. Against the pressure, Thompson, right side to Brown. Back to Thompson. Jump pass left side to Cook across the timeline. Back to the center, Thompson. Right wing to Brown. Brown driving in, jump stop. And, oh, they call that an offensive foul. There's no way. There's no way that McDowell was set. Trey was airborne before McDowell ever got there. They call that an offensive foul. That's the 4th on Trey Brown. Coach Hartz is very unhappy with that call. And now Trey Brown, who has sparked this Ottumwa rally, is saddled with 4 fouls. He's still in the game. Ottumwa's just hoping that they can get a dead ball and get Trey out of there. Luke Gravy is about to check in, but Patterson driving, kick it back to Avery 6, right wing to 8-6. In the lane, pull-up jumper, got it. Boy, 8-6 just gets that 10-foot jumper, and he can't miss. He's hit 6 of them tonight. It's all 12 of his points, 49-29. Thompson, right side to Cook. Back to Thompson, to the center, Shark across the timeline. Left side, ball deflected away from Brown, trying to get it back. We'll get a held ball. The arrow will favor Ottumwa. And that'll allow Luke Gravy to check in and Trey Brown to sit with 4 fouls. I don't know how long you can sit him, though. He's the only reason you're leading the quarter. But Ottumwa is still down 20. 49-29, 3:26 to go in the third. Inbound to Shark up high on the left. Gets it over to Thompson. He'll bring it back behind the volleyball line. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Right side to Shark. Back up top, Thompson. Back right side to Shark. 6 on the shot clock to Thompson. Jump pass deflected out of bounds. Ottumwa's only got 2 to shoot. But if Ottumwa's got a catch and shoot play, this is the time to use it. Shark will throw the inbounds pass. Inbound to Cook, but Cook kind of ran through one of the Washington defenders, and he got called for an offensive foul. It's first one on Allen, team foul number 5. Timeout at Ottumwa, 3:09 to go in the third, down 20. We're back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced, professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
.309 to go, third quarter. Washington 49, Ottumwa 29. I'm not sure how Ottumwa was given another 30-second timeout. They used both of their 30-second timeouts in the first half. Now, it seems as Aiden Six drives left side of the lane, put up the tough runner. No, Alan Cook with a good rebound. Good defense by Luke Gravy. It seems like sometimes officials remember that you can't have any more 30s, you got to take a full, and other times officials let them have it anyway. Washington out in the zone. Up top to Thompson. Left side to Gravy. Back up top to Shark. Into the lane. Shakir Pope turnaround free throw line jumper. No good. Cook saves it, and Luke Gravy rescues it. His shot in the lane is good. Luke Gravy, Johnny on the spot there, gets his first bucket, 49-31. Quickly up ahead, McDowell in the front court right side. Picked up his dribble, goes in the lane to AJ Six. Turnaround jumper. Got it. AJ Six has 6 points, 51-31. Inbound right side to Pope. Up ahead to Thompson. Goes it back to Shark, gets across the timeline left side. Back to Thompson up top, right wing to Shakir Pope, down to the baseline Gravy. Gravy in the lane for Cook, out to Thompson, right side to Gravy again. Luke, back up top to Shark. 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Thompson, left wing three. Off the rim, no. Rebound, AJ Six. Left side, Aiden Six, and he'll bring it across the timeline on a slow jog. Go right side, McDowell. To the corner, Patterson. Patterson back to McDowell. Jump pass left corner, Six. Aiden Six. Throws it in the lane. Vandermolen, double team, kicks it back out to Six. Up top, McDowell. Three on the way. Got it. Logan McDowell's third three of the game, and Washington up 54-31. Shark inbound to Thompson. Up ahead, left side, Shakir Pope. Pass across the timeline, deflected. Oh, and why did Luke Gravy touch it? It was going out of bounds. He tried to catch it. I think realized too late he was out of bounds. Ball hadn't landed yet, so it's off Ottumwa, and it'll go back to Washington. Patterson across the timeline. Nearly lost the dribble. He did. Shakir Pope stole it. Pope 1-on-2, racing down. Split the double team and laid it in anyway. Shakir Pope with the steal and bucket. He's got 6. 54-33. Inbound Ottumwa pressing now. McDowell racing into the front court. Pulls up on the left wing, keeps the dribble, brings it up top to right side, AJ Six. Shot fake and a drive all the way to the rim. No. Rebound to Shark. Bulldogs want to run. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Shark bounce it left side. Shakir Pope lay it up good. Tanner Shark run on the break. He'll get the assist. Pope the bucket. He's got 8. 54-35. 47 seconds to go. McDowell right side. Down to the baseline. AJ Six. Pass across through the hands of Vandermolen and out of bounds. Someone gets it back. 41.7 seconds to go. Substitution. Avery Six back in for Washington, replacing AJ Six. Inbound to Cook on the right side. Washington again pressing. Back to Thompson in the center. Back to Cook. Long pass left side for Gravy. Got to hurry. And they get it across the timeline to Thompson. About a 6-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Thompson in the lane to Gravy. His jumper, back iron, no. Rebound to Vandermolen. Washington can hold for 1. Good look there, just couldn't get it to go. Patterson will walk it across the timeline with 13 to go in the quarter. Doesn't use the Vandermolen pick, drives left, pull up, free throw line extended, jumper, no good. Rebound to Shark, 4 seconds to go. Long pass up ahead to Pope. 3 at the buzzer, good if it goes. Count it! Shakir Pope with a 3. 54-38, back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
The secret is out. You're invited to see the all-new scoring system at Champion Bowl.
The first bowling alley in Iowa to have the new Bowler Entertainment System.
Animated and themed scoring grids and backgrounds.
It keeps score for a variety of game types.
There's classic bowling, of course, as well as Build the Monster, Bowling Hood, Battle of the Lanes, and more.
You can also video chat with any of the staff right from your bowling station.
Come experience the brand new Champion Bowl in Ottumwa,
where bowling is now awesome.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
So battle yourself. You gotta get up and own it. You're bruising your blister by losing and wishing that you had a different opponent.
Start of the fourth quarter, Washington with the ball, still leading Ottumwa 54-38. Trey Brown back in the game. Tried to take a charge, no call. 8-6 in the lane, hits another one. Boy, he cannot miss. He's got 14, 56-38. Ottumwa doubled its halftime score in the third quarter alone. They outscored Washington 19-11, but still down big. Shakir Pope drives in the lane, kicks it out. Caleb Campbell, left corner. Trey Brown. Brown will try a three. Off the rim, no. I thought it was going to go down. 8-6 the rebound. Ottumwa down 18. Left wing Logan McDowell. Drives baseline, and an offensive foul as he put his shoulder into Tanner Shark. Second on McDowell as Shark draws the charge. AJ6 back in for Washington, replacing McDowell. Ottumwa taking a risk. Trey Brown on the floor with 4 fouls, also with 18 points. And he lobs it across the timeline for Campbell. Campbell up top to Shark. Tanner trying to direct traffic. Dribbles over to the right side. Now brings it back to the middle. Washington in the zone. Tanner hands it behind him to Campbell. Campbell left side to Shark. 15 on the shot clock. Down to the baseline, Brown. Brown backing down on Vandermolen. Pivots underneath. They'll try a weird reverse layup. Thought he got fouled. No call. Vandermolen the rebound. Up ahead, 8-6 right side. Drives in. Had it knocked out of his hands. It actually went up on the rim. It didn't go through. And a foul called on Ottumwa. That might be on Cook. Alan Cook gets his second. Team foul number 6 on Ottumwa. We called 3 on the Demons, and they're pressing. 8-6 at the line, 58%. First one here is good. 57-38. Boy, Ottumwa thought maybe they had some momentum as Pope hit that 3 at the buzzer to make it a 16-point game, but Washington is started out strong here in the fourth quarter. Second free throw for 6 is good. He's got all 4 points in the quarter. Demons back up 20, 58-38. Washington has brought in Drew Conrad, a 5'9" freshman. Campbell across the timeline, right side to Brown, pulls up on the wing. Looking to drive on AJ6, pivots, got the shot up in the lane anyway, couldn't get the roll. Shark saves it, back to Shakir Pope. Jump pass out to Brown, who's got to rescue it. Goes up top to Campbell. Campbell, top of the key 3, in and out, no good. Rebound to Avery 6. When Caleb Campbell gets a good look like that, usually goes down. Now Conrad a 3 from the right corner, no good. With the rebound, AJ6. Leans in, puts up the fadeaway, no good. Trey Brown fought for the rebound. It's out of bounds off of Washington, and Ottumwa gets it back, 6:13 to go. I have seen a team in my broadcast history rally from 20 down in the fourth quarter in a high school game that didn't have a shot clock. So it's not over yet, but Ottumwa's got to get everything going its way. Shark up ahead to Cook, left side. Bounce across the timeline in the corner, Shakir Pope driving on Patterson. Got to the rim, drew the foul, and Shakir Pope will shoot 2. First foul on Ethan Patterson, team foul number 4. Pope at the line, 61% on the season. He's got 11 points in the game. First free throw for Shaq is good. Ottumwa's been good from the line tonight. 6 out of 7 overall, 58-39. Second free throw. I jinxed it, but a long rebound run down in the right corner by Trey Brown. Brown double teamed in the corner, and a reach-in foul called on Washington. I think that's on AJ6. That'll be his second. Team foul number 5 on the Demons. 6 minutes to go. Ottumwa down 19, 58-39. Shark with all the inbounds pass from the Essen Bulldogs. Got to get it in and throws it way up top to Brown, behind the volleyball line. Trey over to the left. Drives in, jump pass right corner. Cook for a 3. Count it. Alan Cook with a 3, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Timeout Bulldogs, 58-42. 5:51 to go, back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
$5:51 to go. Ottumwa's not done yet. They're only down 58-42. Got it back down to 16. I only have Ottumwa having one timeout left, but it looked like they signaled. I think they're double checking it. I think Washington's saying, I'm guessing they're checking timeouts. They originally signaled from the scores table that Ottumwa had 2 left. I have them as only having 1 left. I think what happened, Ottumwa took 2 30-second timeouts in the first half. They took another 30-second timeout in this quarter, and I thought they should have had to take a full one there. Now they took another full timeout, so I think Ottumwa's only got 1 left. I don't know if that's what the discussion is. You've got somebody from Washington over talking to the official score. By my count, Ottumwa should have only 1 timeout left. They do not display. There's a space for timeouts on our scoreboards, but it's not displayed. So I believe they have determined that Ottumwa has 1 timeout left and Washington has 4. Perhaps they erroneously credited a Ottumwa timeout to Washington earlier. At any rate, they've got it corrected, and Washington will inbound with 5:51 to go, leading 58-42. It'll be 8-6 to bring it into the front court. Bulldogs showing some zone pressure. Right side, AJ 6, and he traveled with it at midcourt. Official telling AJ 6 that he drug that back leg. Logan McDowell will check back in for Washington. He will replace the freshman Drew Conrad, who made a cameo there. Bulldogs will inbound. Shakir Pope has it. And he'll bring it across the timeline after waiting a moment. Between the circles, bounce it right side to Campbell. To the right corner, Trey Brown. Brown drives in, puts up the tough jumper, too strong. Got his own rebound. The putback, no, but he's fouled. Trey Brown, a man possessed in this second half. Going to the line with 5:27 to go. 8-6 gets his second foul. Boy, every one of the 6 triplets got a first foul, and then each one of them has gotten a second foul. It's uncanny. Trey at the line, he's 4 for 4 in the game so far. First one up, no good off the rim, and boy, you rue every miss right now. You've only got 5.5 to go, and you're still down 16. Feels like you need every possible point. You hate leaving one out there. Trey's second free throw, that one good. He's got 19 points. 58-43, Ottumwa within 15, closest they've been in a while. AJ 6 across the timeline, nearly went out of bounds, jump pass to Avery 6. Back to AJ and up top to 8-6. Patterson begging for it, can't get it to him. Up top Avery 6, left side 8-6, in the corner McDowell. Bulldogs trapping in this zone here. 8-6 spinning in the lane, left the jumper short. Cook fighting for the rebound, tips it to Shark. Tanner into the front court on a dead run. kept it himself, lay it up, couldn't get it to go, but drew the foul, and Shark will shoot two. Ottumwa kind of scrapping that slow down philosophy. You have to when you're down 15. There's the third foul on Avery 6, team foul number 7 now, so Ottumwa's gotten themselves into the bonus as well, although Shark here shooting two, and Washington wants a timeout. 4:58 to go. Back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa going to the line to shoot two. Tanner Shark. Bulldogs down 58-43. They trailed by 24 at the half. They've cut it to 15, and Shark can cut it two more if he can hit them both. 4:58 to go. That's a long way back. But I told you I've seen a 20-point fourth quarter comeback in high school basketball before many years ago. Early in my career, I was in Lincoln, Nebraska, and Lincoln High was down 20 to, I think, Millard South. And they came all the way back and won. Bulldogs trying to repeat that feat. Shark's first free throw left it short. Can't miss free throws again. Ottumwa's margin for error very slim. Tanner 50% on the season. He's 1 for 3 tonight. Hopefully he can make it 2 for 4. Puts it up, knocked it down. He's got 2 points. 58-44, Ottumwa within 14. You need stops and buckets. Ottumwa pressing. Pass across the timeline to Patterson, left side. Pulls up, boy, Trey Brown nearly got his 5th foul. 6 in the lane, up and under move, missed the layup, Cook the rebound. Gets it to Shark. You got the stop, can you get another bucket? Cook, right corner to Brown. Dribble, spins in the lane, fadeaway jumper, couldn't get the roll. Rebound 8 and 6. Trey Brown looks like he's just gonna go to the hole every time he gets it now. 6, top of the key, cut off by Campbell. Left side to McDowell. Into the corner, oh, they left Patterson open for a 3, that's a killer. Ethan Patterson makes the mountain taller, 61-44. He's got 17. Now Ottumwa has its pass deflected out of bounds on the far side at midcourt. 4:14 to go. Well, that 3 makes the math a lot harder for Ottumwa now. Right side, Trey Brown. He'll try to answer with a 3 off the rim, and it goes in off the glass. Hit the rim, the glass, and went down. Trey Brown to the 3. Brought to you by Marvin Bory with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Back to a 14-point game. Up top, 8 and 6. Dribbles around Shark. In the lane. Kick it left wing. AJ 6 will launch a 3. Off the rim, no. Cook with another rebound. Washington struggling to hit shots. Ottumwa's got to go quick. 3:43 to go. Right side, Trey Brown. Drives in. Puts it up off the glass, no. Fighting for his own rebound. Shark has it out. Shakir Pope for a 3. Too strong. Brown tipped the rebound out, but Patterson runs it down. Boy, Brown run over, no call as they go into the front court. Right side, McDowell. Back to AJ 6, up top to Patterson. Top of the key, long 3, too strong. Not a shot. Washington should be bleeding clock. That was a rush shot. Pope back there, right side. Trey Brown for a 3, right side. Back iron, no. Man, a couple of the shots would go. It'd be a different field. 3:10 to go. I think Washington's going to slow it down here. Patterson, right side to McDowell. Into the corner, Avery 6. Bulldogs double team. Baseline drive. Jump pass in the lane. And a layup good by AJ 6. Well, when you trap and they get out of it, somebody's going to be open. 63-47. Inbound right side to Trey. Back to Shark in the center. Overhead left side to Cook. Back to Shark. Across the timeline, deflected, and Washington's got another steal. Patterson the other way. Fouled in the backcourt. That'll send him to line for a 1-and-1. It did break up a fast break. Allen Cook gets his 3rd. Team foul number 7. Patterson at the line, 3 for 4. He is an 87% free throw shooter. I'm surprised he missed one in the first quarter. First one here, good. He'll earn the bonus. He's got 18. He averages 18.8 a game, so he's right on pace. 64-47. Second free throw, got them both. Back to an 18-point game, 65-47. And boy, Ottumwa had it down to 14 and had some shots to cut it further. Couldn't get it done, and now time really not on their side. Pope across the timeline to Brown right side. Trey crosses over in the lane, jump pass left wing. Caleb Campbell for three. Off the rim, no. Rebound to 6. Gets it ahead to Patterson. AJ 6, that is. Well, Caleb Campbell's missed all 3 of his three-point tries, and that is unusual for him. Left side, McDowell, jump pass knocked away by Pope, but McDowell got it back. Gets it up top to Patterson. Right side, Avery 6. Back to Patterson. Gets it on the wing, Aiden 6. 15-14 on the shot clock. Up top, Avery 6. Left wing to Patterson. Washington runs the clock down under 2 minutes to go. Right side, McDowell will try a 3, and he got it. Logan McDowell's hit 4 threes in the game, 65-47. And a timeout, Ottumwa here, and the Bulldogs are going to use their final timeout to clear the bench. It was a valiant second half for Ottumwa now. And Ottumwa's going to make a line change here. And Washington will follow suit, at least bring in a few subs. So for Ottumwa, it's Javen Rominger, Chase Thompson, Jared Mitchell, Bryant Wilson, and I believe Landon Platten all coming in for OHS. Washington, well, we'll see who checks in for them. As with 1:46 to go, boy, give Ottumwa credit. They came out, played with their hair on fire in the second half, and makes you wonder what would have happened if the first half had gone differently. They made Washington cool off, played a lot better defense in this second half. All right, Bryant Wilson into the front court. Try to sort out who's in for Washington. Vandermolen's back in. Jared Mitchell, kick it left wing to Rominger. To Landon Platten, a handoff. Landon penetrates. Cut off, kick it out to Wilson. Wilson drives in, pulls up free throw line, throws it behind him to Chase Thompson. Thompson dribbles left, lobs it in the corner for Platten. Platten trying to drive in, muscles his way to the rim, can't get the roll. Rebound pulled down by Rajon Roth, a 5'10" freshman. Roth goes right side for Drew Conrad, who's back in. Left side through the hands of Roman Roth, a 6 foot junior, and out of bounds. It'll stay, or it'll go back to Ottumwa, minute 11 to go. We also see Connor Layden, a 5'11" sophomore, in for the Demons. Bryant Wilson drives right, jump pass right corner, Jared Mitchell. Mitchell penetrates, cut off, goes up top, Chase Thompson. Thompson, jump pass left wing to Wilson. Wilson drives down to the baseline, cut off, gets it out to Platten on the wing. Landon Platten drives in, muscles his way to the rim again, couldn't get it to go, got his own rebound, reverse layup, and it spins home. Landon Platten, the tenacity to get the bucket, 68-49. 40 seconds to go, probably the last time Washington will shoot in this game. On the left side is Conrad, picked up his dribble, gets it up top, Roman Roth. Roth to the right side, goes in the corner for Layden. Layden into the high post of Vandermolen, to a cutting Roth. He lost it, but tipped it out to his brother Roman Roth. Back in the corner, Rajon Roth. Pull up baseline jumper, no. Rebound Chase Thompson. 18 seconds to go. One more push for Ottumwa here. Thompson drives in, put up the tough runner, couldn't get it to go. Mitchell tipped the rebound. Platten saved it, but Vandermolen has it. And Washington doesn't even have to cross the timeline. They'll dribble it out. Final score, Washington 68 and Ottumwa 49. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and wrap up the night on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Hey, it's Sam here, your Lisco sales rep. Summertime weather is just around the corner, so you know the drill. Construction is in full swing, and we have limited time to get your order on the list for this year. As you're prioritizing your goals for 2022, let's make you the priority. We can chat details about what would make your home or business data connection the most successful. To add or update your services, call me, Samantha Knoll, for your Lisco sales and account management. 641-209-5400, 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree, and our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
And welcome back one final time to Evans Middle School, where your Ottumwa boys team got behind big in the first half, put up a good fight in the second half, ended up losing to Washington, though, 68-49. Scoring for Ottumwa, Trey Brown led all scorers with 22. Shakir Pope added 12. 9 for Alan Cook. 2 for Luke Gravy, 2 for Tanner Shark, and 2 for Landon Platten. For Washington, they were led by Ethan Patterson, who had 19. Logan McDowell had 18. Aiden Six had 16. AJ Six had 8 points. Avery Six had 5 points. And Evan Vandermolen had 2. Bulldogs pretty good from the line tonight, 8 of 12. Washington great from the free throw line tonight, 13 of 14. So Ottumwa drops to 2-10, and Washington improves to 7-6. Our next broadcast of Ottumwa High basketball will be Friday night. We're back here at Evans Middle School. We'll take on Des Moines North back in Iowa Alliance Conference action. Girls at 6:15, boys at 7:45. Also a reminder that Ottumwa will host Mason City Saturday afternoon. Girls at 2, boys at 3:30. We'll have those games on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Our next broadcast of Ottumwa High Athletics will be Thursday night, video only. Ottumwa High wrestling their final home duel of the season. And Andy and I will be here at Evans Middle School Thursday night. Again, video only for the wrestling meet on Thursday. Friday and Saturday basketball, both on video and on the radio. I want to thank all of our sponsors one more time: Bridge City Realty, Community First Credit Union, William Penn University, Reflection Studio, Mercy One Ottumwa, Roto-Rooter, Family First Chiropractic, Lee's Photography, Champion Bowl, Citizens Mutual, Mike's Pizza, Meridian Credit Union, Lisco, Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance, and Sonic Drive-In on North 63 in Ottumwa. A big thank you to Bulldog head coaches Neil Hartz and Joe Vandenberg for helping us prepare for the broadcast tonight. And a big thank you to both of my producers, Annie Argo, the on-site video producer, and Carmen Pratt, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Finally, I'd like to thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight, because without your support of these broadcasts and of Ottumwa High Athletics, none of this would be possible. So thank you for tuning in to Bulldog Basketball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. My name's Jason Van Arkel. I'll talk to you Thursday video only when the Bulldog wrestling team has its final home duel of the season. Then we're back for basketball Friday night when the Bulldog girls and boys host Des Moines North. Until then, good night, everybody.